Hello friends. Okay, let us continue our topic of standard 9th subject science in physics part chapter force and laws of motion. Before we before we get the statement of Newton's first law, let us discuss some practical examples which occurs in our day-to-day life. Okay friends, I hope you all are good in playing carom board. We know it very well. So have you observed one phenomena while playing this game of carom board? So I'll give you one example. When we play rupiah paisa in that particular game, what we actually make? We make the heap of carom coins like this. We arrange them like this. So these are all carom coins, friends. And now suddenly what happens? You uses this actually striker to hit the carom coin which is at bottom. Now what happens? That actually striker create an impact and takes away this bottommost carom coin, but the others, the same heap remains at the same position. Haven't you observed that? I hope you might have come across. So what is the reason behind it? Let you keep on thinking. Okay, we will talk about one more example. Like if I ask you to arrange a glass like this. This is a transparent glass, okay? And then if I ask you to arrange a cardboard on that, okay? So this one is the glass, this is hard cardboard of small size. Now if a 5 rupees coin, this one is the coin, if we keep coin on it, and if I ask you to flick hard this cardboard, if I ask you to flick the cardboard very hard, can you tell me what is going to happen with the coin kept on it? Can you guess? Any guess? Okay, I hope you can imagine it easily, because the coin actually will fall down here. Coin will fall down here on the bottom of the glass. So I hope you are getting the right idea in your mind, because since with this example what we were trying to understand, only the bottommost carom coin was hit, the others were not hit. The others were not hit by the striker. So they kept their position, they maintained their position. Here again there were two things. One was that hard board, okay, and coin was actually kept on it. So the hit was actually given to cardboard. That cardboard was hit so hard, it was flicked actually. So that force was applied to cardboard, not to that coin, and it resulted that the coin fell on the bottom of the glass. Now these practical examples give us the idea that unless and until one external unbalanced force is applied to a particular object, then an object, whether it is in a state of rest or whether it is in a state of motion, it is going to continue with the same. This is actually law of inertia. It is also known as law of inertia. Law of inertia, where it is nothing but resistance of an object against the force applied on it. Friends, it is very important to understand, like many examples we come across in which we try to maintain our position, like you are traveling in a bus. When you just go in a bus, when you board in and you sit on your place, suddenly the bus driver starts the bus and the bus comes in motion. In that particular case, what happens? You definitely feel a jerk. You are sitting steadily, but as soon as the moment the bus is started, you falls back a little. You feel a jerk, isn't it? It is in backward position. Why is it so? Because bus in which you were sitting, that bus actually comes into a motion, not yourself. So that is why you feel backward jerk, because you were sitting steadily. So this is the first law, and it is mentioning that way, it is actually mentioned that way. Unless and until we apply unbalanced external force to an object, that object will remain at rest, it will remain stationary, or it will continue its motion. It will actually maintain its motion. No external force is required or applied to it. It is going to continue to have that thing only. So my friends, I hope Newton's first law is clear, and you try to remember this example. Just whenever you want to recall Newton's first law, you need to recall these examples, so that law of inertia, okay, the word actually inert means not active, lying at its current position. Stationary will be stationary, moving object will keep its motion. So that way you will be able to understand and recall this law of Newton, the very first law of Newton. So thank you very much for having patience to listen me. Thank you.